Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you guys so very much for joining me today. Alrighty, crochet-tober background. 'Tis not, however, a crochet-tober video. I have just sitting right where I am. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least like a minimum of 8 videos that I need to bring to you all, film for you all, more importantly than bringing to. I kind of have to film them before I bring anything, I suppose. So yeah, so that's what I thought I would do. A little batch filming, you know, crochet-tober background, rocking my gnome shirt. Why not? So okay. Oh my goodness. I think this one is just gonna be like a chat because why not? Let's just start with that. I have some yarn and some two of my favorite things from my hubby. He brought me a while back. Same thing. I've been meaning to make this video. Haven't. Anyway, so I have those to share with you, and then I have, I don't know, some fun stuff that I found that I'm gonna make some dread extensions with, and I thought about making that into a video, so I suppose that's up to you all. If you're into that, let me know. Okay, before we get started though, let's just do it before we get started to be nice. Crinkle alert. Usually I do that. I think it's kind of dusty. Sorry, that's gross. Alright, usually I do that like after I've already made crinkles, but why not do it before today. I have this scratch on my nose. I have no idea where it came from. I have one on my leg and one on my stomach currently. I don't know. It was like there for a while. I was getting really weird bruises. All of a sudden I'm getting really weird scratches. I have no idea. You think I would know if I got scratched and I bled, but apparently not. My body is not my friend. It's very much not like friends or what is it? Fisher friends, not food. Yeah, not. My body and I are like opposite ends of the world right now. Not friends. Okay, crinkle alert. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I keep getting just weirdness abound, and I feel awful today, which is another reason I'm just like, let's just put on a happy face, you know, kind of a thing. So I thought I would just do some of these just kind of because I need to get the things put away, because right now there's just a pile of things that I need for videos, and I could put those things away in the crafting caravan if I made the videos. And so I think it'll give me a little bit of peace of mind just to put some of those things away too. So hey, why not? Alright, cool. So this is a sack from Walmart. My hubby, and if you've been here, Finn, who's our middle boy, baby boy, should I say, went to Walmart. There's probably a receipt in there. It says it's like 2 months ago. Not even kidding. Anyway, went to Walmart, and they were so sweet. They brought me back 2 of my very, very favorite things. I was kind of feeling a little bit like I am today, so maybe it kind of works out that I've been holding on to it. It's feeling real rough, and they went to the store for, I think, oil for the car or something, and came back and brought me yarn and flowers, which is very sweet. So I will share with you what they picked out. Same thing, need to put it on the shelf. I have something I want to make with this, but you know, how perfect is that? That's hilarious. I didn't even notice that's what this was called. Okay, anywho, jumping ahead. Some Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the color Anemone, which we were just talking about. If you got the reference at all, the whole Fisher friends, not food, very Finding Nemo. So how cool is that? Right, Anemone. That is very pretty. There we go. This beautiful burgundy, kind of like a rose color, like a light rose color. I don't know, they're both kind of rose color, to be honest. It's kind of mauve-ish on the outside, but it gets much lighter whenever I put it up here. I don't like it. that maybe in kind of blue light. Oh, that kind of works. Anyway, it's absolutely beautiful. It's ombre, so it's gonna do this. This right here is one skein, but it's knit. I do not knit. I actually another. Did I say 8 videos? So I'm up to 9. If I said 7, we're up to 8. If I had said 8, we're up to 9. I just thought of another video that I need to bring to you all. I am behind. Alright, so anyway. The blanket that I made with my Schitt's Creek yarn from my beautiful, beautiful friend, the Selfish that I took, the actual pattern for that, or well, the pattern that I used, the actual, like the blanket that the lady made, was out of this yarn, and it's so pretty. It looks so cool. So I was really excited to have this one because I was like, oh, I can make another one. And I made that one, and I love it. And so I don't know that it's one of those like, I'd make another one, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going on and on about it, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Perhaps I could add this to the Ombre Sunny. I wonder what that would look like. Mauve and yellow. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so anyway, a lot of those. And then I got this one, and I'm 99.9% sure that Finn picked these out, because every time we go, he's like, ooh, look at that one. He really likes this color. So I got 2 Red Heart Super Savers in the color of pumpkin. So who doesn't need some pumpkin in their life? You know what I mean? So 2 of those. There we go. Just like this. I was going to use these for some Crochet-tober projects. I said products. That ain't it. Projects. But I didn't. I was going to make the cap, the pumpkin, what is it, I say the cat in the box, but that's not what it was. It's not like a Jack in the Box. But anyway, the jack-o'-lantern cat thing that I showed the first day. I was going to make that and like several things with these, but I don't know. We're only on today's October 4th, so I mean, we'll see. The month is young, you know, we'll see. But right now, I don't know. Either way, I have 2. And I have a 3rd one up there that Finn actually purchased for me before, which is really cool. So I have 3, so maybe I can make like a spooky, scary like shawl or something. Like the Lost Soul shawl, but make it like bigger yarn and with the orange. Spectacular indeed. Okay, having ideas. See, I like making these because then I get ideas. I can watch it back. Like, what was I going to make with that? Alright. And very quickly, before I get into the flowers that he got me, which is just, it's so sweet how he did this. But before I get into this, shameless plug, no pressure channel. Please remember this. Please always remember this. No pressure at all. Just so you know. I made yesterday pure boredom and want, I suppose, came into play. And I made some Crochet-tober gear, I suppose we're calling it. Crochet-tober things on the Teespring Shop. Once again, no pressure, please. But I made like a zipper pouch, like hooks or whatever you're into, you know. A couple of shirts, there's like a hoodie and a mug, and a couple of the shirts say this is my Crochet-tober shirt, and that's why I really did it, because I need a Crochet-tober shirt. And so that's honestly, it was like totally selfish, whatever, but yeah, I ordered me a Crochet-tober shirt. I'm pretty stoked. It's not gonna be here for like another week, but that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I will link that below. Once again, you don't have to, my gosh, please, I understand it's it's fun to have the things, you know, like the Crochet-toberness for myself personally. Probably not for you all, I don't know, but I really want to get on a Crochet-tober mug at some point. But they just say Crochet-tober, stitching ain't easy. The shirt, however, says this is my Crochet-tober shirt. And I'm stoked. So, and the hoodie says it also. I saved my pennies for a hoodie. So, alright. Anywho. But yeah, so Derek and Finn brought me the yarn. Also, like I said, 2 of my favorite things. So I got flowers. I got these. I thought there was one more in here. I know there was one more in here. Oh no. See, all that not making a video. Not only have I lost my marbles in the last 2 months, I also lost my flowers. Darn it. Alright, well anyway. They were daisies. Just like regular white with the yellow center daisies, because those are my favorite. Of course, that's the one I lost. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm clumsy and I lose things and I'm really into. That's what I do. Yes. Okay, so anyway. He got me some Cosmos bright lights. Notice their packets. So that way, oh, I don't know. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I can plant some later. They didn't, you know, I get to like see it all happen. They're not just already snipped flowers and well, it's like, he knows me because I prefer just like this, like flower seeds, or like if he was driving down the road and just found some what people consider weeds, which I consider beyond. Like I said, I love daisies. It's like just snip flowers from on the side of the road, like wrapped in a napkin, like a wet napkin. It's so much more romantic to me than like a dozen roses or whatever. So the fact that these, once again, American daisy, there was some other sort of daisy, I don't know, something. Anyway, but yeah, it's like I can watch all of this happen and he knows me. What can I say? It's like very much that, I don't know, I'd rather see it all happen or just have like ones that we're just gonna get mowed over or aren't really, you know, but I think those are the prettiest, like those in the springtime, like the little purple flowers that are just everywhere and the little yellow flowers that are just everywhere. Like so everyone else considers like just weeds and tries to spray and get rid of, and I'm just like, no. And like dandelions, I know that people can't stand dandelions in their yard and like try really hard to get rid of them. I love a dandelion, and then they turn into the little, like, you can make a wish. How cool is that? Plus they have so many like medicinal properties, it's not even funny. They're so good for like your blood pressure and all sorts of things. So anyway, he knows me, is all I know to say about it. But yeah, so some Cosmos and some American daisies and some yarn. Maybe. Oh gosh, Frank, don't fall over now. So yes, so sweet. I need to find that other one. I know it's behind that. The sewing desk is on the other side of the crochet caravan currently. I still need to bring the finished tour to you all, but like I said, with Crochet-tober, with just life and everything else, this is our off week from school, which is why I can kind of do this, kind of just like batch film, smush it together. We're on 4 weeks, take a week off, so this is our off week. So this is the only reason I can really like make more than whatever in a day, and so make more than just a Crochet-tober in a day if I do that, you know, type of a thing. So it's another reason I'm smushing them all together, but school and life is the reason I haven't shared the tour with you all. Plus I still have them things to put up, like this stuff and a few other things. I have a couple of whip whenevers, like a few whip whenevers I need to bring to you all that I've finished over the last little bit since we've just kind of been hanging out, and that's what I tried to work on. At my feet currently, well actually I'm setting crisscross applesauce on the couch, but on the floor is my Hobby Lobby clearance yarn from, oh I don't know, like July or June. I think it was June. So they're fixing to have another Hobby Lobby sale. So y'all are going to be confused whenever I put that one out. Everyone's probably going to be excited that it's happening. It's not. I'm sorry. So, anyway. Oh, mercy. But yeah, I have like 8. Or 9. I lost count. But a lot of videos that I need to bring to you also. And this witch, her shoe loves my hair. It gets stuck in there on the regular. On the reg. Okay. Just, you crisscross applesauce too, ma'am. Let's just enjoy ourselves and relax. Tell that witch to be cool, am I right? Pulp Fiction reference, sort of. Stay. Alright. She likes my hair. I like her, so I guess we have things in common. Alright, so there's my yarn and my flowers from my boys, which is so sweet. Well, 2 of my boys. I have 3. So very sweet. That, I don't know, it made my day. And like something I've been meaning to, I mean, it's not anything, and so I mean, it shouldn't have taken me very long to bring it to you all, but so we moved in life and school and stuff and putting things away and and so finally, am I right? So that was from when I could actually plant these flowers, which I've thought about just planting them and seeing how they go. You just put them inside. I'm pretty sure that's not really a thing. I know exactly where I'm planting them in the spring, but yeah, he gave them to me in the perfect time to plant them. He nailed it. I mean, I could have totally, yep, could have totally enjoyed these. Didn't. I didn't really have anywhere to put them at that point though either. We didn't really have like the yard situated like we do now with like the wood chips down and the little planters and things like that. So this spring I will be prepared. Very much like the goat from Hoodwinked. I'm telling you, that's like my life ambition, is to be like that dude. I was prepared. So that's all summer stuff. And then just the day before yesterday, I believe, like the, I don't know, 2nd or 3rd, I don't know, we went to Walmart. I am not Catholic. However, I think it's Catholics that believe in purgatory. If not, I'm very sorry. Whomever it is that believes in purgatory. If I were, Walmart would be my purgatory. I feel like a cruise ship. I've never been on a ship. I've never once been on a cruise ship. I have this much desire to ever go on a cruise ship because I feel like that's the same essence. I feel like a cruise ship is like Walmart on water, but it gets worse because you share a buffet with everyone in Walmart. I know everyone, same thing. Whatever puts your boat afloat. I'm sure many people love a good cruise. Some people like Walmart. Like the thought of going in there gives me anxiety. I don't like that place. It's always, and we live in like kind of a touristy spot, and so it's always just like mayhem in there. And so anyway, on the weekends anyway, that's when I went. That was my own thing. But yeah, I don't know what had any of that to do with anything. I was just like, side note, I feel like if that were a thing, if purgatory were real, Walmart or a cruise ship, I feel like that's where you go. So you just wander around and aimlessly with a big group of people, and that's what it sounds like to me anyway. I don't know. For some people, like being alone would be theirs. I'm very much a homebody and I don't mind the quiet. So anyway, irrelevant news. All right. You're like, what? Okay, so anyway, whenever I went to Walmart, I mean, hello, it's Halloween, so I had to go down the Halloween aisle. It's rude otherwise. If you go to Walmart and don't go down that aisle, I feel like it's rude to the spirit of Halloween, you know? I haven't made it to Spirit Halloween store, so this is Walmart's as close as I can get, you know? So, this is the empty sack. I was all excited. That's not it. That's what the yarn was in. Anyway, more crinkle alerts. So, I went in the other day because I need some orange makeup, like just the cream makeup for a costume I have planned for Crochet-tober, and so I got that. And then while I was in there, I was also like, oh hey, yeah, I need green too. Any guesses? 2 separate costumes. What could they be? Something I'm really into. Something that makes sense for Halloween. Alright. So anyway, so I got those. That's all I needed. I actually needed like black because if y'all watched yesterday's video, I don't know when this is going up, but yesterday whenever I was the robber, I used like the pencils, not like eyeliner pencils, but like the crayons, like the Halloween color crayons to do that with. I have a video about that one also. It was kind of quite the fail. So I was looking for just black. They didn't have it. So anyway, I needed those also, so I got those. I mentioned in the other video, I have like an amazing palette that would be perfect for this, like a makeup, like an eyeshadow palette. Has all like the bright fun colors. I don't know where it is. It's in a box. I thought I knew where it was. I didn't, apparently. I hardly ever wear makeup. I don't have like foundation or anything at all like that. I have that palette and a few brushes and like 3 lipsticks, and that's all I have. And I don't know where it went. Tis in a box still, apparently. So I'm just working with what I have. Anywho, so bought things. Alright. While I was leaving that aisle though, I found something that I was way stoked about. We went the other day, my hubby and I mentioned this I think in a different video, that they had like clip-in, or they were hair like scrunchy, like hair ties. And one had Jack Skellington and one had, I think it was Haunted Mansion, I don't remember. But they have like hair coming, they're like in a braid. And the Jack Skellington one was orange, black, and white. And the other one was like blue and purple. Here for that. And so I thought about using those, and I thought about getting a wig and making some dread extensions out of those just because. But they're really, really plasticky. And I don't know how well they would dread up. So like, no, I'm not gonna spend, because the ones were like $5, which doesn't sound like a lot, I get that, but if you're like ripping it all apart, it doesn't work. It's kind of silly. So, I was leaving makeup aisle, end cap, always a fun time. Impulse purchase, end cap. I saw this. If we've met. I like a good rainbow. It's not exactly a rainbow order. However, how pretty is this? Okay. So, I feel like this will dread up alright. And it was $2.98. So, if not, I feel better about wasting $3 than I do $5. Actually, it would have been $10 because I wanted both colors. This has all the fun colors. So this, they just use this deal, I guess. This girl has it. And she just has them like tied into her hair. I'm thinking about making a video on how I make my dread extensions. Are you interested? Does something you into? Is that too much? It's gonna look odd, I get it. It's a flea comb for my back comb because that way it's like closer together. And I use crochet hooks. No, I don't have fleas. It just helps. It's like back comb appropriate. But I'm just gonna take about this much off of each, and I should be able to get several dreads out of this. And I think it'd be really pretty, like snip. I mean, I can do either end, like have different like variations in my hair, and it sounds like a lot of fun to me personally. I could also just like make clip-in ones, and then they're not in there all the time, because like these are going to be in there all the time. So I don't know, maybe I'll do both. Okay, Finn had a question. So anywho, yeah, I think they'll be way cool. Like I said, some of them I could start because they're already like this, and that's how I have a video that I'm doing right now that's like revamp my dreads, and so maybe these are going to be in there, make an appearance, I don't know. But if like loose like this is how I attach them to my hair. Like let's say this one, it's going to be under everything. How like the ends of it are loose. That's how I attach them, and I get the crochet hook and weave them together. So I could start with blue and with purple, start some with purple and with blue. For $3, perhaps money can buy happiness. Also, there's yarn, so we know that it can. But anyway, let me know if that's something you're into, if I should just move on with my life and do these myself. But it's pretty cool, really, like watching them come from this, just like strands of hair into something. And it's really funny because I mentioned this already in this video, so you probably know it. But yeah, we recently moved, so we got new neighbors, and they're all like, we hit the neighbor jackpot. We've never done that before. We've always had at least that one neighbor, you know what I mean? So maybe it's us this time. Ooh, okay, but anyway. Makes you wonder, you know. They're not that neighbor. Who is? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I mean, neighbor jackpot. They're all amazing people. We've always had like that one nutty person that's like, don't drive in front of my house even though it's an easement and there's a road. We've had a neighbor that made a new road and had the county come out and was like, see, I built the road. And the county's like, yeah, we already did. You just wasted $12,000 on your road. People are still going to drive on this road. You bought the house on the road. That was you. Same thing. That was our house before the last one. And our last house, same thing. Like, people had chickens that were, we can go free range chickens. There's one thing to be free range chickens. There's another thing to have, like, be irresponsible pet owners and just let your chickens run around. That's what happened there. Irrelevant once again. The people around here are all so sweet, so awesome. We have an insanely sweet lady right over here. We have insanely sweet couple back this way, and the couple back this way excuse me, the boys have helped them with some different things. They roofed this summer, like helped them with the roof this summer, which was really cool. They love doing that. But the wife knits, which is really cool. So I have a neighbor who also is obsessed with yarn. She sorry frog in my throat. Anyway, loves yarn. She paints, she draws, she sews. I think she paints and draws. Yeah, she does, because she gave Miss B things. I knew it came from somewhere. She gave Finn like a box full of thread. I'm talking like spools of thread, because she knows that he sews. She has one whole room that's all it is quilts. A hip lady, okay? So she spins her own yarn. And she asked me, like the first time I ever met her, because obviously we talked about yarn, duh, you know, but she asked me if I'd ever spun my own yarn. I was like, no, you know, it looks cool, but it looks really intimidating. She was like, oh, I love it. So the kids and I were talking about it. I was like, you know, it's so neat watching it, like, just because I like those, like the shorts on YouTube that are like, it goes from wool to like how they clean it and do it, and then it goes to like the yarn and how they, I mean, it's just like the process of it all is so neat. I mean, obviously just for wool yarn, but anyway, so I was talking to the kids about it. I was like, I don't know, like, that looks so intimidating. It looks like a lot, like it looks fun, but I don't know if I could, you know, get into it. I don't know if I'd be any good at it. And they're like, okay, Mom, did you like making your dreads? I was like, huh. Anyways, not, you know, it's kind of the same thing. Like, you're taking like this, like, you know, bunches of little hairs and then turning it into like one strand of something. I was just like, okay, perspective is a heck of a thing. You're right. That's almost the same deal. So perhaps I would like to spin yarn. Perhaps. Like Sleeping Beauty. Perhaps. Alright. Anyway. But yeah. So I don't know. So maybe something that I do at some point, go down there and hang out and have her help me with that, because she has all the stuff, and she mentioned that she had, you know, all the things, and I want to get like a little goodie basket together and take down there, like stuff that, you know, yarn that is more kind of for knitting, and I have some knitting things that I've thought about taking down there to her, just because. But yeah, I mean, neighbor jackpot. I think maybe one other house we had that. Other than that, like I said, there's always just like that one neighbor. I don't know why. They always usually have like the same name or the same sounding name too. I'm not gonna say it on here. It's real weird. Just saying there's like a connection to it all. But anyway, yeah. So I guess just let me know if y'all want to see me spin some dreadlocks together, I suppose. Anyway, if you guys are interested at all in like watching how this is going to become my new look, let me know. Said I'm currently making a video that's what it is, like, you know, like the revamp of the dreads. I was hoping to have it up already. Hi, how are you? I'm just now showing y'all yarn from June. I think we all knew better than to expect things like that, you know what I mean? So sorry. Alright, so let me know about this. My beautiful yarn. Alright. Thank you guys so very much for listening to me ramble. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. We'll talk to you all very soon.